The 1930s seem such a long time ago, and of course life has changed a lot since Orwell was here, but there's no denying that some of the poverty is still here. The way it makes people feel, that loss of hope and dignity, is still here too. We see it every day. We've all been there, struggling to pay our bills or feed the family, and we all know how hard it is. I've lived in this area for a long time and I've seen the different ways people are affected. Children are still going hungry in the school holidays here, mums are still having to use food banks, and the cost of living is still going up. So what can we do? No one should be left to struggle alone. I don't care who you are. We meet people in some terrible circumstances. One young woman was pregnant and staying in a shed with her older partner. She already had a child in care. She came here after spending all day trying to get some help. No one wanted to take responsibility for them. We were able to get them a night in a hotel over the weekend so we could help her speak to the local authority on Sunday morning. That helped her in the short term, but obviously her long-term problems will be complex. We try and find new ways to provide support, ways that help deal with the immediate problem, help people in crisis without making people feel they are second class. There is so much admin involved with a lot of support agencies, and we try to avoid that, to avoid delaying help. Would you want to start filling forms in if you hadn't eaten for days? If someone's hungry, we feed them. Then we can ask questions later. We have people coming here who are in work who just don't have anything left when they've paid their bills. They're doing their best to survive. I've met people who have been upset because they can't access support because they're working, while people receiving benefit can, and that causes divisions within communities. I think there's been a deliberate attempt to do that by some people in power, to pit people against each other, and we can't let that happen. So it's more important than ever that we offer help to anyone who needs it, regardless of their circumstances. Poverty can leave people feeling very isolated, especially those that are already vulnerable, and they came here to socialize too, to try and find a community. We offer help that allows people to feel okay about themselves. Our pantry is a good example of that. We have 600 members who pay £1.2 a year to use our pantry. We pick up food for free from local suppliers, people like Lidl, Tesco, and members can come with their membership card and buy what they need. Wigan Council's staff are brilliant at donating all kinds to help the people out there. Prices vary, but we often do 5 items for £1, and often 10 for £1, that kind of rate, and that includes household stuff and toiletries. We accept donations of things like shampoo and refill smaller bottles because that's something that's hard to when you're on a limited income. We buy in bulk from the money the pantry makes. You can't get the savings that come from buying in bulk because you might not be able to pay up front for more than you need, or you might not have transport, but we do, and we can, then we can pass those savings on. Our volunteers use their own transport to collect food from the supermarkets, and we buy from in-kind direct to donate to our pantry. We cook and serve good food, at affordable prices here too. Our fish and chips are famous. People come for the company as much as the food. Giving people a chance to work is also important. If you've got kids, or debts, or you've been doing community payback, we will try and help. So we have staff here who have started off on community payback, then become contracted staff or social enterprises. Everyone deserves a second chance, and most people take the chance and go with it. We'll do our best to offer work that fits with family commitments too. Raising a family is expensive. In the past we've been able to help people deal with their debts and learn how to budget better. We can't say community hasn't changed since Orwell's time. We don't always know our neighbors as we have a totally different community now and a larger transient population, but that shouldn't stop us offering the best support we can, support that remembers we are all human. Tell us about the issues affecting you in 2017. We are retracing the journey George Orwell made in his book, The Road to Wigan Pier, throughout 2017 to tell modern stories of working and unemployed poverty. They'll appear in a regular series in the Daily Mirror newspaper and here, on our special anniversary website.